Alright, so this video is going to be about how to make some pretty quick money in Farming Simulator 2017. And as you guys know, it can be pretty difficult to make some money actually farming. So a quick way to make some initial money when you're first starting is, especially on the Mexico map, you already have a truck. So you can spend $1,000, buy a chainsaw, and then all you have to do is simply cut down trees like this, preferably smaller trees. What we're going to do is load them up into the back of the pickup truck, fasten them down, and drive them to the lumber yard. And you can make about anywhere from 15 to 4,000 per truckload, just depending on what you have in there and how big they are. So these tend to be more expensive. These trees tend to be more expensive than the like the palm trees that you can get. So what I'm doing now is I cut down the tree and I'm just taking a couple limbs off so it's not too heavy. And I'm delimbing a little bit. What I'm going to do then, there we go, cut that one down. I think you guys know the mechanics can be a little difficult to actually line them up to cut the limb off. Cut that off, and you see it's still too heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it one more time. Might have to cut it 2 more times actually. But yeah, starting off, you don't make a lot farming, especially if you hire somebody. So doing this can just get you enough money to get started and be able to actually establish yourself. I'm playing on my friend's map right now, so that's why it doesn't say that we have any money. He's taking care of that. Yeah, so I'm chopping this off, and what I'm going to do then is load it up in the back of the pickup truck. All you have to do, in this game you can actually pick them up, unlike some other farming simulator games. Look at it, press B, carry it over to the truck. As you see, we already have a lot of stuff on the truck. It looks a little ridiculous, not entirely realistic, and my friend tipped over the truck. Alright. Well, cool. Let's see if he can resolve this, because we gotta get this to the lumberyard. Okay, so he's got a tractor with pitchforks on it. Front fix. C. Move that out of his way. Move that out of his way. Any little thing can flip you over in this game. Throw that at him, because he's ridiculous for knocking the truck over. What is he gonna do? Okay, unsuccessful so far. Still unsuccessful. Looks like he's just making matters worse. What is he doing? Let's see, flipped it over to maybe? Finally flip it over? He did not. Okay, let me get in it. Yeah. Just hit it, dude. Tip it over, come on, come on. Almost flipped the tractor over, great. So as you can see, you can run into problems. The things are a little squirrely in this game trying to drive some of the vehicles, especially when you load the pickup truck with a ridiculous amount of wood like this. It can be pretty difficult to actually drive, but it's like I said, it's not going to make you a ton of money, but it can be quicker than doing the initial crops at the beginning, especially if you want to make some money to go on and do other things. Because when you hire workers, it's just you hemorrhage money unless you do it perfectly right. So put that on there. There we go. Take that strip off, put it on right there. Now I'm going to drive over to the lumberyard right now and see how much we get for this. Should be probably about 15 to 2,500, just based off of these trees that we have. I'm in first person. There's a leaf in my cab. That's great. Okay, now I can see. I'm driving. Lumberyard is over there. I think, by the way, I think the Mexico map is the best map to do tree trimming on, because the lumberyard's pretty close, and like I said, you start. Whoa. Like I said, you start with a truck, and I flipped it over. Okay, so in case you're far away from home and you don't have the tractor to flip you over, all you have to do if you flip over, actually, this is pretty good, educational video, as always, you can actually just grab the trees that are in the back. You don't have to take the straps off, just like go up to them and like try to pick them up, hit P, so I'll give you the option. You can actually kind of gift the game here a little bit and just Flip it right over. Hold on, I'll get it. Come on. Don't make me a liar. Flip over. Flip over. And she's in the sky, and she flipped over. Alright, great. See, that's all you gotta do. So now I'm gonna go nice and slow so my friend doesn't get mad at me for flipping the truck over for the 4th time. And just drive it over. Build the railroad tracks. I can't see where I'm going. I think it's this way. Still can't see. Okay. By the way, the less you trim them and the less that you do anything to, the more you get at the lumber mill. So just keep that in mind. You want to keep them as big as possible. So undo that strap, undo that strap, undo this strap. Now I can pick the trees up. And like I said, the money is not going to show up here because it's not my game, it's my friend's game, and he's in control of that. But I'll let you know, he'll tell me how much we get. And you just bring them over to this this rectangle with the yellow and black outline in case you didn't know. Or you can use the train if you can load them on from the train. There's a separate loading and unloading area for the train. Drop them in, and let's see, last one. Come on, you big guy. Okay, that was a total of 1,700. There we go.